Okay. So this is what the rose looks like when you get it done. Depending on how you fold it, it can have more folds, less folds. And then this one doesn't have any tape on it. It's just the wire. But yeah, but this is what it looks like. This has 5 $1 bills in it, and I'll show you how to make it. So I have $5 here. You'll need something to roll the edges with. I have a pencil. A toothpick works really well, but I don't have a toothpick. I also don't have any of the green wire or the tape, but I do have this piece of wire here. I don't know if you can see it. So it is basically out of this wad of copper wire that I have here. You basically just want a really thin, very easy movable piece of wire. And then you're going to cut this into smaller pieces. And for that, I have a pair of needle nose pliers. Okay, and so I have cut some wire pieces. I have 5 of them. They don't really need to be super big or long or whatever. And then you're going to take $1. They don't have to be super flat, but they do need to not be like old looking for them to really work. The stiffer the dollars, the better. You're going to take your first one and fold it in half and crease it really well in the middle here. And then you're going to take one of your pieces of wire and you're going to kind of crunch up the middle of the dollar. It doesn't really have to be really well done, but you're going to crunch up the middle of the dollar. You're going to take your wire and you're going to put it in like this and just kind of twist it so that the dollar looks like that. And then you're going to fold it back in on itself and kind of round it. You can shape it how you want to shape it. And then you're going to take the pencil and curl the edges like this. Then you'll pull that out. And so it gives you a curl. Like I said, if you use a toothpick, you get a smaller curl. And so you'll just kind of shape that however you want to shape it. And then you'll do the same thing to this one. And to the back piece. And one of the things to remember here is you want to curl both of these the same direction. Which that's not very poorly curled, but you get the idea. And then you're going to kind of like round it a little bit. You see how that kind of makes like a cup here? And so this is actually the center of your rose. And you're going to do this with the other $4, but instead of curving it in like this, where they both face the same way, you're going to curve the other one on the outside. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so just like before, you're going to scrunch the middle of the dollar, and you're going to wrap the wire around it and twist it a couple times so that it stays. But you want it to be more fanned out, like this. Where it kind of cups here in the middle, but they face outward. And you're going to do this with the remaining of the dollars. And then like before, when we curled the ends, we curled them this way, inward. We're going to curl these outward. And the same thing, if I had a toothpick, this would be better. But I don't have a toothpick. But like I said, you're going to curl them outward here. Like so. Even though those are poorly curled corners, you get the idea. And then essentially you're going to do that with the remaining dollars. So I'm going to do that and I will come back. Okay, so once you have all your dollars, creased in the middle and with the little pieces of wire on them, you're ready to assemble. So, like I said, the one that is curved in on itself like this is the center. And then you're just going to take any of the other ones you have here, and you're just kind of like going to slide this in the middle. Like where you're just going to like, and you're going to twist the wires together. Again, if I had a toothpick, this would look so much better. But, so basically, it's going to look like that, where, you know, you have this bottom one here is like literally cupping the best that you can of this inside one. And then you're going to basically do that with all of your other ones. And you can come in at any direction you want. You don't have to just do opposite sides. And then you're going to twist the little bottom pieces of wire together as you just kind of fold them in on each other. And then, I need to be twisted more here. Okay. And you're basically going to keep doing that until you get them all together. Okay. So, even though this is a little sloppy and not very curved. This is your flower. And then you would essentially take the green floral wire, which you can get at Walmart or any craft store, and you're basically going to slip it through one of the little loops here. Like you see there's a little space. You would just fold it through, which again I don't have one, so we're just going to use one of these other big pieces of wire here. And you would just thread it through there and fold it in half. And then just twist it upon itself and twist it in with this short piece of wire. Like that. And then you would cover this with that green floral tape. And then you have your rose. And that's how you do it.